Now it is time for Soul Care on the Homemaking with Grace podcast with your host, Miss Adrienne Jason. Feel free to make yourself a cup of tea and join me for this time of soul care. Setting boundaries with narcissists for Christians. The Bible offers wisdom on setting boundaries with challenging individuals, including those who exhibit narcissistic traits. While it emphasizes love and forgiveness, it also encourages discernment and self-protection. Key biblical principles for setting boundaries. Number 1, guard your heart. Proverbs 4:23 says, "Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life." This verse highlights the importance of protecting your emotional and spiritual well-being. Number 2, avoid toxic relationships. Proverbs 22 verses 24 through 25 says, "Make no friendship with an angry man, and with a furious man thou shalt not go, lest thou learn his ways and get a snare to thy soul." This can be applied to relationships with narcissistic individuals, encouraging distance when necessary. Number 3, speak the truth in love. Ephesians 4:15 says, "But speaking the truth in love may grow up into him in all things, which is the head, even Christ." Setting boundaries often involves honest communication done with kindness and respect. Number 4, do not enable harmful behavior. Matthew 7 verse 6 says, "Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet, and turn again and rend you." This verse underscores the importance of not allowing others to misuse your kindness or resources. Number 5, seek wisdom and strength from God. James 1:5 encourages believers to seek divine guidance. "If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him." Prayer and reflection and meditating upon God's word can help in navigating difficult relationships. So while the Bible calls us to love others, it does not require us to tolerate abuse or manipulation. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect and aligns with the biblical principle of stewardship over one's life and well-being. So, what about the doctrine of non-resistance, which I have been teaching here through my podcast? And I want to talk about that because setting healthy boundaries while practicing non-resistance is a delicate balance that requires self-awareness, compassion, and intentionality. So here's how you can approach it. First of all, understand non-resistance. Non-resistance involves accepting situations and people without conflict or opposition. It does not mean passivity or allowing harm, but rather approaching challenges with grace and understanding. Define your boundaries. Healthy boundaries are essential for emotional and physical well-being. Reflect on your values, needs, and limits. Ask yourself, what behaviors or situations make me uncomfortable? What do I need to feel safe and respected? Communicate boundaries with kindness. When setting boundaries, use clear and compassionate language. For example, instead of saying, "You're too demanding," try, "I need some time to recharge before I can help." This approach aligns with non-resistance by avoiding confrontation while asserting your needs. Practice detachment. Non-resistance often involves detachment from outcomes. Once you've communicated your boundaries, let go of the need to control how others respond. Focus on maintaining your peace and integrity. Respond and don't react. When someone challenges your boundaries, respond calmly and thoughtfully rather than reacting emotionally. This helps you stay aligned with non-resistance while reinforcing your limits. Seek inner strength. Draw strength from your spiritual and personal beliefs. Practices like prayer, Christian meditation, and Bible study help you stay centered and grounded. Balance compassion and self-care. Non-resistance encourages compassion, but it's important to prioritize some self-care. Remember, setting boundaries is not selfish. It's an act of self-respect and stewardship. So by combining these principles, you can create a harmonious approach to boundaries that respects both yourself and others. Here also is clinical advice for setting boundaries with narcissistic people. So setting boundaries with narcissistic individuals can be challenging, but it is essential for protecting your emotional well-being. So, number 1, be clear and consistent. Clearly communicate your boundaries in a calm and assertive manner. For example, if you don't want to discuss a certain topic, say, "I prefer not to talk about this." Consistency is key. Stick to your boundaries even if they push back. Number 2, avoid justifying or defending yourself. Narcissists may try to provoke you into explaining or defending your choices. Instead, keep your responses simple and firm. For example, you can say, "This is what works best for me," without elaborating further. Number 3, limit personal information. Sharing too much personal information can give a narcissist leverage to manipulate you. Keep conversations focused on neutral or less personal topics. Number 4, have an exit plan. If interactions become toxic or overwhelming, have a plan to leave the situation. This could be as simple as saying, "I need to step away for a moment," or setting a time limit for conversations. Number 5, use, quote, "I" statements. Frame your boundaries using "I" statements to avoid sounding accusatory. For example, "I feel uncomfortable when this happens, so I need to take a step back." Number 6, don't engage in power struggles. Narcissists may try to provoke arguments or manipulate you into reacting emotionally. Stay calm and avoid engaging in their tactics. Number 7, seek support. Consider talking to a therapist or a counselor, and if you're a Christian, you can find Christian therapists and counselors who can provide guidance tailored to your situation. Support groups can also be helpful for sharing experiences and strategies. Number 8, prioritize self-care, or what I like to call soul care. Dealing with narcissistic individuals can be draining. Make time for activities that rejuvenate you and help maintain your emotional balance. These strategies can help you establish and maintain healthy boundaries while minimizing conflict. Now, in some cases, you may need to go no contact, Going no contact with a narcissistic person is often a crucial step for maintaining your mental and emotional health. Narcissistic individuals frequently exhibit manipulative behavior, lack empathy, and prioritize their own needs over others. This can create toxic dynamics in relationships, leading to stress, anxiety, burnout, and a diminished sense of self-worth for those involved. So why go no contact? Self-preservation. Now, you may not have to do this with every narcissist, but in some cases, this may be the only option. Narcissists thrive on control and often use tactics like gaslighting, guilt tripping, or belittling to maintain power. Cutting contact allows you to break free from these harmful patterns. Healing and growth. Narcissistic relationships can leave emotional scars. No contact gives you the space to heal, rebuild your confidence, and focus on your well-being. Clear boundaries. Narcissists tend to disrespect boundaries, making it challenging to maintain a healthy relationship. Going no contact sets firm limits and communicates that you will no longer tolerate mistreatment. So, how to go no contact? Prepare mentally. Understand that the narcissist may try to manipulate or guilt you into maintaining contact. Resolve to stay firm in your decision. Block communication channels. Remove the narcissist's access to your phone, email, social media, or any other way they might reach out. Inform trusted people. Let close friends or family know about your decision so they can support you and help you stay accountable. Avoid engagement. If the narcissist tries to reach out, do not respond. Engaging with them can reopen the door to manipulation. Seek professional help. Consider working with a therapist to process your emotions and navigate the challenges of going no contact. Ultimately, going no contact is not about punishing the narcissist. It's about prioritizing yourself and reclaiming your peace. And also, by the way, sometimes you're doing this for other people in your life too, like for your children and your marriage. So while it can be a difficult and painful decision, it's often necessary for breaking the cycle of toxicity and embracing a healthier, happier life. So I do have a brand new meditation download that you can purchase from my web store. If you go to homemakingwithgrace.blogspot.com, you can click on the web store, and in there I have a set of positive affirmations that are Christian based that can help inspire you and remind you to set healthy boundaries with others. I also have another meditation there that is a guided Christian meditation that is simply meant to help you in your healing journey in healing from narcissistic abuse. Are you healing from narcissistic abuse, or perhaps you would like to just learn to set better boundaries with others in general? Visit my website at homemakingwithgrace.blogspot.com and click on the web store. There you will see that I have 2 wonderful meditations for you that you can purchase and download. The first one is called A Garden of Healing and Renewal, a guided meditation for Christian women healing from narcissistic abuse. The next one is Positive Christian Affirmations for Christian Women for Setting Healthy Boundaries. Again, visit my website at homemakingwithgrace.blogspot.com Here now is a sample from the Positive Christian Affirmations download. If you would like to download the full meditation, go to my website and purchase it in the web store. Positive Christian Affirmations for Women for Setting Healthy Boundaries with Others. Read by me, Miss Adrienne Jason. I am a daughter of God, and my worth is not determined by others' expectations. I am a daughter of God, and my worth is not determined by others' expectations. I set boundaries with love and confidence, knowing they honor God and protect my peace. I set boundaries with love and confidence, knowing they honor God and protect my peace. Saying no is not rejection, it is wisdom and discernment. Saying no is not rejection, it is wisdom and discernment.